Hello, and welcome to Spirit Forest. Today, I want to share something that has been on my mind recently. But to preface it, I'll explain how I grew up. I grew up in Anaheim Hills, California, where there were rolling hills. In the springtime, everything was green and lush, and in the summertime, everything dried out, and in most years, we had fires that threatened our home. There were 3 children in my family: my younger brother, my older sister, and myself. I am what you would call the middle child. I remember my sister getting all new stuff and then waiting for it to be handed down to me. And my brother, being the only boy, would also get new fun toys. I had to find ways to entertain myself.
Yeah, you gotta book these like 7 days in advance.
We were not a wealthy family, but for the most part, if I wanted something, my mom went out and bought it for me. I had a horse when I was in middle school, so about 11 or 12 years old, and had her until I entered high school.
No, because I got a bill right there. My bill. Yeah, I am. You have a choice.
Okay, get over here. Help me
You
out.
have a
Or else
choice.
people are gonna be like, you didn't even help me put up that penny. Yeah, no choice.
A typical summer day for me as a child. I would wake up and grab whatever clean clothes that I could find and then run over to my friend Ryan's house that lived maybe about 10 houses down. He and I would grab our bikes and then head out on the nature trails that were right next to our house. We would build forts and collect tadpoles and frogs. I have to say, though, my mom did not like it when I brought the frogs home in my pocket, and I forgot about them.
They just pull right out.
We could probably tie it to a rock.
Well, you got 2 here.
This is because we have the best. Home sweet home.
Once Ryan and I were dirty enough, we would get into our bathing suits and then jump into my pool, which is in my backyard. Growing up in California, you could be outside year-round, but summer was always my favorite. And I have to say, summer is still my favorite, and I'm looking forward to this summer. I would be gone when the sun rose and would be back at sunset. I remember those few moments where I'd run into the house, grab some water, grab a cookie, and then run right back outside.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
You gonna break the chair?
I think we got it.
Can't believe you brought all those apples.
have to do is just go.
We're gonna fly? We're joking. I didn't bring that kind of gear. You probably did.
I didn't mention I got hang glider in there.
We're just gonna go. At 22 degrees, these are gonna get bad. We gotta eat these.
The oranges?
Mm-hmm. These weigh a lot. These are like almost like cuties.
Yeah, they didn't have the actual cuties.
I like to think as an adult at 48 years old, I am still that little girl that likes to go outside and play. Camping for me brings out that little girl, where I remember her stomping through the streams and searching for tadpoles. It's a way that I can connect with my childhood self. Nature has always healed me in so many ways throughout my life. I remember being upset with my mom, and I would storm outside, and the first thing I would do is go to this spot in the nature center. I called it my rock. I would sit there, and you could see all of the hills. You could see almost Disneyland. It was the highest point in the nature center, and it was actually hard to get to, so I knew that I wasn't going to have a lot of people there because you had to traverse over a ton of rocks. So I could be there in my own thoughts alone.
It's over to the right.
Maybe to the left.
Right. There's one to the left down.
Did we pass one?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
A lot of times life can give you struggles and hardships, and you just need to go to that rock and sit. This is pretty much what I do when I'm camping. To me, it's not just camping, and I wish there was another word for it. It's more like healing. And yes, camping can be a struggle, and this night was a struggle as the wind was crazy. It kept Scott and I up most of the night, but I feel it was well worth it to be in nature and get that sense of a reboot before returning back to the city.
Wherever you're going, I'm going too. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
go. Wow, what are you doing that? You already got one in your mouth?
You can't put it in with the bacon.
You
You're
can?
gonna ruin it.
Oh my god. Look over, you're all... I know better than to leave that out. What was I thinking?
You can't put it in with the meat. It's gonna make the cookies taste bad.
No.
Trying to help them.
No. You get to
Same
help
thing with
them.
this one. Yeah, but this
Ground soft.
round is soft.
How come yours didn't sink? Yeah, don't say anything.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the